as they head and power their way down into turn one. Hamilton gaining all the time. Vettel blocks him off on the inside. Hamilton goes round the outside and swoops into the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix.
Victory in the Spanish Grand Prix may have been decided on track, but it took a touch of fortune and some inspired calls on the pit wall to put Lewis Hamilton in a position to win. When Sebastian Vettel took the lead at the start, Ferrari looked in control. But fearing the undercut, they opted to pit the German early. Mercedes reacted by stretching Hamilton's first stint and Bottas's, which would bring him into play. When Lewis eventually stopped, he emerged over 7 seconds down on Vettel. But then Sebastian came up behind Bottas, who held him up, costing 4 seconds that would prove crucial later in the race. By the time Vettel finally got past, the gap to Hamilton had been slashed to just over 3 seconds. Vettel then pulled the gap out to over 7 seconds once more. But then fate intervened.
Oh, Van Dorn! A virtual safety car has been deployed.
Yeah, what are Ferrari going to do with this one then? It's not what they needed.
Thinking on their feet, Mercedes opted to stop Hamilton earlier than planned. But cleverly, they waited until the very end of the virtual safety car period. And so when Vettel pitted the next lap, under normal racing conditions, the stop cost more time. And by this point, his earlier advantage had been wiped out.
Here comes Sebastian Vettel. Lewis Hamilton's on the outside. This is going to be neck and neck going into turn one. Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton. Oh, and Hamilton gets forced off the track.
We lost time fighting with Valtteri. We lost time with the second pit stop. I think without those two things, you can have 10 seconds gap and then it looks completely different, but it didn't happen.
And though Hamilton wasn't able to get past straight away, he soon made the crucial overtake before going on to win. With performance so evenly matched between Mercedes and Ferrari, strategy proved the decisive factor.
Today every element needed to be on point and perfect, and they were, the team really delivered to that. With the pit stops were really awesome, and then the decisions. And I like to think they had a driver that also did so.